Hi guys, Steph here. So as promised, here's part 3. Part 2 took quite a while, so I'm glad they actually split them up. As always, as I've said numerous times, some nice ones, some good ones, some bad and some ugly. So let's get straight into it. There we go. We've got a pen here in grey. Is it an Osmeroid? Could well be. We've got a lovely Conway Stewart in this blue with gold marbling. There you go. Conway Stewart nib to it as well. A Parker. This could well be a junior as an aerometric filler. There you go. That's quite a clean pen. Anybody looking for an everyday writer, there's your pen, along with others as well. A Parker. I think this may be, the later slim fold fountain pen. We've got this one here, which, there you go, you can see it's a Summit pen. Unfortunately, no cap. It's got the correct nib by the looks of it. I can't see over the camera. And then this one here, what have we got? This is actually Conway, a scribe number 330, Conway Stewart, London. So it's a scribe fountain pen. Does it have the correct nib? Could well have. So I know there's people out there that collect these scribe Conway Stewart pens. Thread to the end there, which allows you to post the cap. This one here is just 2 parts to Conway Stewart. Is it the CF? The section and the nib is obviously missing from that. We've got is it a Schaefer? Yeah, this could be a Schaefer. Let's undo let's have a look at that. It's a little cartridge pen with the Schaefer converter in there. There you go. It's got the sort of semi-hooded nib, if you like. There's a nice pen. Got another Parker. Nice Parker 70. No, not 75. This is the Parker 65 in lovely condition. And yet another, there you go, Flighter, the 45 Flighter. So again, we found quite a few Parker Flighter pens. This one, not too sure what it is. It's a Paramount made in England. So a Paramount fountain pen. No section or nib. Interesting. This looks like a Wherever fountain pen. It's lovely colour. It's got these facets to it. There you go. Does that say made in USA? Does it say? Okay, so let's have a look. Does it have a nib? Yeah, it looks like a steel nib, but I think it's a lovely colour, that, and again with this lovely faceted design. Here's a nice one. These are actually quite sought after. This is the Conway Stewart. Okay, can you see what model it is there? Hopefully you can see that better than I can, because it's difficult to see over the camera. 3 cap bands with these lovely sort of striated stripes. Quite a sought after model. Another Parker. Okay, this may be a standard do-fold Parker. Once again, great everyday pens. And look at that. I think this is actually, there you go, it's in lovely condition, that one. Parker 45. So there's loads of Parker 45s I'm finding. Anybody's looking for a 45 or a Schaefer, as in this particular case here. Okay, is this a cartridge converter, is it? Yeah, it's got the... no, it's not. It's, that's a sack protector. So, yeah, there you go. So it's the touchdown Schaefer. Forget which model it is offhand. We've got a Parker Falcon or 50 ballpoint. Missing the clip, as you can see there. Anybody looking for a Falcon ballpoint? Here's a little Tidgy pen. Is it a Mentmore? It's the Mentmore Minor. Okay, so a Mentmore Minor has chrome trim. It's a button filler, and it's got the, looks like the correct nib, but look at the size of it compared with like this Schaefer pen here. Look how big it is. It's a little teeny pen, but a lovely colour in this purple and sort of brownish marbling colour. Very nice indeed. So again, a Schaefer. Could be a touchdown again. Yes, it is. Right, a nice, is this a Blackbird, is it? Oops, a daisy. No, it's actually a Burnham. Okay, which one is it? It's a Burnham 55 in this burgundy colour. Yeah, it's got, looks like a Burnham nib as well. In quite nice condition. We'll just need a little bit of tidying. And it looks like the clip is a little bit loose, but a nice little Burnham. Right, not sure. An Everlast pencil in this sort of, yeah, red burgundy black marbling. A slim Tiger, as you can see, with this line pattern running throughout the pen, the white dot to the top. We've got a gold nib, as you can see there, and lovely, look at that. And it looks to be in working order. A lovely, the original slim converter. So make great pens, great for the ladies, these, the Tiger slimline pens. And this one, it's got a lovely, the pattern is still nice and pronounced to the touch. So anybody looking for a Tiger slimline, get in touch. So we've got a, looks like a Swan pencil in black, as you can see there. Yeah, it looks like it's got some sort of chasing to it as well. So does it look like it's working? Doesn't appear to be. No, may just need some leads inside the pencil. And then again, one of them, not too sure what it is, a little pocket pencil. I would have thought it would have had a ring top to the top there at some time, but that's missing. Let's bring these a little bit closer. Let's take that one at the back there, and another pencil. And this one, I believe says he. Oh, it's a Croxley pencil. Okay. So anybody's got a Croxley pen. Don't seem to be working, but any people out there that are looking for pencils, you know what to do. As with the pens, down below, get in touch. Don't be shy. That looks like a Mentmore to me. Can't see any barrel imprint. Yeah, it's got a nib to it. But as you can see, a little bit on the tired side. But yeah, they'll polish out quite nicely. And again, you can see it's got the M to the top for Meant More. Another interesting pen here. Look at that, it's got a rusted accommodation clip. What model is it? It's a Blackbird fountain pen. The model, oh, it says broad to the bottom. So we've got a Blackbird. So yeah, it looks like it may have a broad nib, as you can see there. Unfortunately, it doesn't have a feed to it, which is a bit unusual. But yeah, you can see, interesting, but very tired. The rusted clip, that'll be removed and discarded. Okay, let's take at the back again. And what have we got here? We've got a scribe number 330. So another Conway Stewart scribe. Doesn't look to have the original nib. It looks a little bit worn. A plated nib that's worn. You can see it's tired. But yeah, anybody's looking for a scribe, get in touch. Right, now this one's a nice one. You can see to the clip there, it's got the M once again, indicating it's a Meant More pen. There you go, there's a barrel imprint, very nice indeed. Looks like the original Meant More nib. It's actually in nice condition, just needs servicing. A great quality made fountain pen, as good as any, you know, of that period, 1940s, of any of the major manufacturers. Once restored, these are superb everyday writer pens. So we've got a Waterman here. Okay, the lever's missing. A little bit unusual. It's got this sort of transparent piece at the end there. Does it have a model? Waterman's W5, made in England. So it's a W5. Yeah, it's got a nib to it as well. Okay. But yeah, I'm sure that'll make a nice pen once we've restored it. These levers are available. I can purchase a lever, but unfortunately they are quite expensive. So if anybody's interested in this pen, then yeah, the price obviously will have to include a new box lever. What we got here, rather unusual, this lovely pattern pen. Is it a Valentine? No, it's a Kingswood. So it's a Kingswood pen. May have the correct nib. In these cases, the cap looks correct because there was a model that they had which had a black cap, as in this particular case, but this lovely green hatch pattern. And there's another one. Is this another scribe? No, it's a seal pen. Okay, so it's a seal pen. Excuse me. And if you look at the clip there, WHS, so it could be a WH Smith's pen. So a seal pen, not sure who makes it, but from the retailer WH Smith. And lastly, yet another interesting pen, in my opinion. Now, the model is 0352. Okay, so it's a Waterman 0352. It's got a little bit of an engraving there, nothing intrusive. It's got a Waterman's clip, as you can see there. Now, the bottom there these generally had a ball clip, so For some reason, maybe the ball is missing. I'm not too sure. Okay, but either way, an interesting pen. Okay, it looks like it's got a Waterman nib. It's a lever fill, as you can see there. So it's got the ideal, I think it's the ideal globe, is it? Yes, it has. So you've got the ideal globe there. And as I just said before, there's a model number for you. What did I say? 0352, did I say? So, an interesting pen. You can see it's discoloured. Maybe we can do something with that. Maybe we can rejuvenate this pen and get it in a usable condition. But that's about it. So that's all the loose pens for today and for this pen haul. So I hope you've enjoyed looking at the pens as much as I enjoy showing them to you people. Don't forget, down below, don't be shy, leave a comment. Give the video a thumbs up if you will. Don't forget to subscribe. But for now, I'm just going to say Slava Ukraini from me and all these pens. Bye-bye for now.